So with protests rocking the United States, US President Donald Trump has accused anti-fascist group Antifa for starting riots and instigating violence on the streets of the United States. In his latest tweet, Trump has designated the anti-fascist group as a terrorist organization. This comes even as US officials suggest that some outside groups and individuals were involved. This is not the first time Trump has gone after the Antifa. Ever since the protests began, the president has been calling out the Antifa and the Democrats for the violence. So who is the Antifa? Antifa, short for Anti-Fascist Action, is a protest movement strongly opposing fascism, white supremacists and racism. It is considered to be an organized group of activists with no leaders. The movement began gaining new prominence in the United States for confronting white supremacists at a rally in Charlottesville back in 2017. And not just Trump, the entire administration is blaming Antifa for the violence. US Attorney General William Barr echoed the precedent, accusing the Antifa of hijacking the protests. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo even described the rioters as Antifa-like. However, Trump did not specify how he intends to designate Antifa as a terrorist organization. While there are ways the administration can designate individuals or groups as foreign terrorists, experts are questioning that fact on whether Trump has the authority to label Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization or not. Many believe that any such designation could raise significant First Amendment concerns. Over to Latin America, and a major constitutional crisis is brewing in Brazil. President Jair Bolsonaro's supporters are calling for the country's Supreme Court to be shut down. While his detractors want him removed from office, in Sao Paulo, riot police fired tear gas at anti-Bolsonaro protesters, but the president's supporters were allowed to rally peacefully without any intervention. Brazil is deeply divided over the Supreme Court's decision to probe Bolsonaro's illegal interference in police affairs. The protests on Sunday were a retort to the weekly rallies being held by Bolsonaro's supporters.
A grande verdade é que a gente tem acompanhado, essa escalada autoritária no país. A gente entende que a pandemia pode ser utilizada pelo atual governo para sua saída autoritária, Ele aposta no caos.
Police officials say the president's supporters were carrying neo-Nazi flags and demanding the closure of Brazil's Supreme Court. Bolsonaro himself was seen on horseback at one such rally. Despite the rising number of COVID-19 cases in Brazil, the president was not wearing a mask. He interacted freely with his supporters and was even seen embracing some of them.
As comunistas tomar conta disso aqui não. Se tiver, o povo brasileiro vai partir para cima. Se o Bolsonaro não der o jeito, vai ter guerra civil. Vai ter guerra civil, nós vamos partir para cima. Vamos matar comunista mesmo. Eu estava em 64 no exército e nós devíamos ter matado esses filhos da puta tudo. Todos eles. Agora nós vamos matar.